If the sun came up at a different time every day of the week, things would be in chaos. There's no order to that. The predictability of the earth turning, and then we're exposed to the sun, gives us rhythm, gives us order in our lives so that we can set our watch to it. That's literally a cliche. You can set your watch to it. We function better when you have so many hours of sleep, you have your work day, there's a rhythm, there's an order to the day, broken down into weeks, broken down into months, and broken down into seasons, broken down into years, centuries, millennia, and we can go on. This is required. Order and rhythm is required in individuals' lives. Without it, there would be chaos. Our brain depends on the reliability and the predictability of order and rhythm in our lives in order to function properly. The mind functions on rhythm, not chaos. So if you find your life in chaos, the best thing you could do to stabilize it is to create rhythm. Create a predictability within your life. You get up at the same time, you go to bed at the same time. You use your body to balance the differences between inactivity and activity, and the chemicals in our body will be balanced. We have to practice breath work. We cannot accidentally find calm. We live in a world where our attention is constantly being pinged. Whether it's work, whether it's the phone, whether it's even our downtime. We're not resting. We're being hit with dopamine hits. The Amazon buy button. Then the socks come with your cat's picture on it. And it's another disappointment. And we have to buy and buy and buy and buy. This is stimulation. We don't really have good quality downtime in modern life. So these rhythms, these orders of life, our being, our chemistry depends on it. Creating structure, predictability, order, rhythm. This is the dualistic side of chaos. Chaos provides none of that. Without stability, we can't build anything. It's the root chakra. The root chakra is you live in a stable home without chaos, without guns being fired, without yelling and screaming, without substance abuse, without irregular bedtimes. A home that's in order, that's clean. The ambience is so important of your home. Just the ambience will create a chemical change in you. If you go to a rock concert and it's your body will have one chemistry. When you go to a cathedral, your body will have a completely different chemistry. Simply by the ambiance. This is why in our home, for our home practice, let's say quiet time, meditation, prayer, whatever you want to call it, it's good to have a quiet place to do it. Some people do it on the toilet. That's a quiet, as long as the kids aren't banging on the door while you're in there. But instead we're on our phones these days. We don't sit and be bored anymore. The dopamine hit is just too good, man. I see people at the stoplights. Sometimes I can see their phone and they're flipping through pictures, houses, and I'm thinking, why can't they just focus on driving? And when the light turns green, is the dopamine hit from that thing, that handheld thing, is so strong and powerful. We have this constant stimulation, and we're looking for it. And we have to learn to detach from that, to find calm. And then we move through these chemicals in our body of activity and calming. This is the sympathetic brain. This is the parasympathetic brain. This is the yang. This is the yin. Calm is everywhere, at all times. In the middle of chaos, we can find calm. If you're practiced at it. If you're not practiced at it, you won't find calm. The best way to find calm is when things are relatively calm. There's not a lot of chaos going on, meaning you put the phone away and you focus on this moment. Then you can start to practice awareness and consciousness of the breath, for example. Once we're practiced at it, when we go to the chaos, we have a practice that we can employ because we're familiar with it. I'm never gonna run into somebody having a panic attack and say, just control your breath and calm down and have that work. It's not gonna happen. You're never gonna jump into the ice bath going, oh my God, this is, and survive. But if you have this rhythm of this long, deep, subtle, calming breath, you'll survive the ice bath. It goes for anything. This works in the street. This works in the chaos. It's a tool. It brings order to chaos. Rhythm to chaos. A calming practice, the rhythm of a calming practice in our life can knock us out of the sympathetic mindset and put us back into a state of calm.